ready, arms come right back up overhead. Reach up tall, connect your palms. Now with soft knees, you're going to hinge at your hips and come down to a forward fold.
It's a practice that's been around for thousands of years.
When you're ready, release your clasp and ragdoll up to stand. Roll your shoulders in.
And has gained widespread popularity in recent years. And now, yoga is getting even more popular at the Topeka Correctional Facility.
I'm thankful for this program because, you know, when you've been in prison, you need that peace. Like, and finding a way to have that peace and knowing how to regulate your body to be at peace, it's really good.
It's changed so much about my day-to-day experience, especially because I can now have a way to process my emotions without letting my mind have to do all the work.
Right.
And just using your body to process emotions is so important.
Sasha Bruner had practiced yoga before coming to TCF, but never with an instructor. She says Kathy Dameron has made a huge difference.
Before she came, we didn't really have a place where we could go and practice in a quiet environment without so many distractions.
Retired for the past 10 years, Kathy is a volunteer yoga instructor in the Topeka area, teaching yoga to young and old, whether in retirement communities or at the Children's Discovery Center, which is where Kathy first met the residents of Topeka Correctional Facility. After a day-long visit, residents found it extremely difficult to part with their children or grandchildren.
That's a pretty emotional experience for everybody. We would do just a short yoga session before they got on the bus to come back. And so they really responded well to it and were like, boy, we wish we could do this more often. So that's how it started.
What began in April of 2023, Kathy now teaches 2 separate classes of 15 residents once a week. The ladies are eager to come for breathing exercises, contorting their bodies into various poses, and eventually winding down with meditation techniques. It's all about
self-control, learning how to regulate our emotions, allowing ourselves to be just more reflective rather than reactive, which is hard for anybody to do, but especially people who have experienced the trauma that these women have.
When you're ready, sink back into that chair. Big breath.
You know, the women who come are very dedicated towards self-improvement in all aspects of that word or that phrase, and yoga is just one more sort of outlet for them to be able to gain skills. It's a combination of not only allowing the postures and the sequences that we do to make them feel better, you know, strength and just better sort of control over emotions, but also some challenges. Like, we will do some really challenging poses that they love, right? They really crave that sense of achievement.
Sometimes it's hard, some of the poses, because I broke my leg in the past and stuff, so it's like a little harder for me with my right leg, like holding weight on it and stuff, but I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
It kind of like refreshing after you're done.
What is also refreshing are the conversations when telling friends and families about the class.
My daughter, when she came to visit me, she told me, she said, "Mommy, you've gotten skinnier." So I guess it's kind of helped with maybe weight loss a little bit, you know, to get more fit, I guess.
Like, I have a fiance, I tell him that I'm in yoga and my sister, and they're kind of like, what? But yeah, they're actually pretty like amazed that they offer that here.
It's a no-brainer on why yoga is offered when the benefits of physical and mental health are so evident.
I feel good, I feel like I have energy, and I've actually improved my thyroid just by yoga alone with no medication, which is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And I have gotten headaches since I was a little girl, and my headaches are lessened significantly. And spiritually, it helps me connect to like just the universal force that, you know, exists everywhere.
The physical benefit is it stretches my body, and you can feel a lot of the core stuff, and the mental health in it is so good, because when you leave here you just feel so like at peace. That's what I like.
We just were able to get approval in the last couple of weeks to allow the ladies to take their yoga mats back to their rooms, which is just a game changer for them. So that, you know, when they're feeling stressed or when they're feeling sad, whatever the case may be, letting their body help process some of those emotions, it's really one of the underpinnings of yoga, teaching us how to just let our body sort of let go of the tension, and you feel better afterward, and the world just seems a little brighter.
In turn, the ladies say being under Kathy's tutelage is their bright spot.
She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She has taught me a lot about yoga. I practiced on my own before, but never with an instructor, and she has just taught me so much about being confident and learning new poses, and she tells us the name of them so it's easier to remember them when you're practicing on your own. And she is just the kindest, most gentlest woman I think I've ever met.
The class is hoping to grow, and getting donated mats for the ladies is not an issue. It's finding more volunteer instructors. If you're interested in helping, check out Kathy's website at kathydamronyoga.com.